do that for sure. See, I need to work on my vocabulary. Hi everybody, this is Karen. Welcome back to our channel called Our House. And in this video, we're going to talk about the new Robinson Curriculum Vocabulary Flashcard option, where it's already pre-printed, pre-cut, assembled, all ready to go. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the different financing options that you have available. And we're also going to talk a little bit about why make an investment like this? Why is vocabulary so important? So if that's interesting to you, please stay tuned for the rest of this video. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you like Robinson Curriculum videos. We are a RC family with 6 children, and let's get started. Okay, so first off, I just want to let you know this is not anything new that you have to purchase. If you already have the CDs or the online version, you already have access to all of the vocabulary, obviously. So you can print it off of this, you can print it off of online. I've done a video in the past how I did my non-consumable book. This is books 1 through 20. And so I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll put a link in the description below. And so when you print it out, you have the word on one side, and then you have the vocabulary definition, and then using it in a sentence, usually from the book, and also the number of the book that it comes from. And there's also crossword puzzles and matching and things like that. So the benefits to doing it this way, you're protecting it in the sheet protectors. You could just take out the pages and put them in the notebook of the child using them, and you know, that's it. You don't have to cut, you don't have to laminate. Obviously, that's the positive. The drawbacks is it's not really portable. It's not like they can really look at it and quiz themselves. I mean, maybe they could put a sheet of paper on the definition side, you know, but it's not the same as a flashcard. So I've also done this for some of the books where I print them out just like I did here, but I cut them out and then I put them in laminating sheets, and then I laminate them and then I cut them out again. And so this obviously has benefits where you can look at it, look at the definition. Maybe a sibling could test them. You could take them in the car, just different things. So that's the positive for that. The drawback is just that, like all the work involved in cutting, because it's on paper. You know, if I did it on cardstock, it would be really pricey. So it's on paper, it's kind of flimsy. I need to laminate it, and it takes time. So that's the positive and negative. So the great folks over at RC have given us another option, a third option, where it is already done for you. You can buy it just cut and ready for you. So the positive is that you have it in that portable format. That's great for kids, for adults, and you didn't have to do the work. So that's a win-win. You just have to pay for it, okay? And we're gonna talk about financing in just a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about the actual vocabulary words. They are a total of 6,463 words, and they come from the 150 books from the core order book list, the Robinson Curriculum book reading list, okay? So it comes from that, and also 25 years of SAT exams. So you're fully covered with these vocabulary words. Now, let's talk about really quick the benefits of having a good vocabulary, right? Better communication skills, it improves your self-confidence, it improves your self-esteem. There are studies that show you could have better or more job offers, and generally improves people's perception of you. And in contrast, if you have a very limited, poor vocabulary, it oftentimes leads to low self-confidence, low self-esteem. Now, let's just be really honest with ourselves for a moment. If you look at the books from 100 years ago, and you compare it to what's popular at the library right now for teens and tweens and young adults, it's very apparent that there's a decay there, if we're just being honest. The writing and the vocabulary, it's very different from 100 years ago. As things progress, it's just kind of getting dumbed down, unfortunately. And so this is a great way to fight against that, to give your kids the best possible start in their adult life, and just giving them this great communication toolbox that they can draw from and express themselves better. This will improve their essay writing, and I just wish I had something like this myself growing up. I'm an English as a second language student, so my concern was just like trying to learn English and spell and, you know, read, write, and spell in English. That was my concern. I didn't really focus on vocabulary because I was just trying to master the spelling of the words that I did know, the basic words. So I wish I had something like this, and I think that's one of the appeals of the Robinson curriculum for parents, is that this is a chance for them to get the education that they didn't get, that they deserve. So I'm going to be using these myself, so I'm excited about that. Let's talk about pricing options. So you can buy the whole entire set and be done with it, right? All the 6,463 words at once, and that will cost you $249 plus a $25 flat rate shipping fee, which that is a really great shipping fee because this is a really heavy box. So that's a great flat rate price. Again, $249, and that may seem maybe like a lot at first, but think about it. This is K through 12. This is all your vocabulary for your whole schooling career, and they're on cardstock. It's meant to be durable, so you can use it hopefully for all your children. So it's really not that bad. It's a really great investment when you think about that as your language arts program for all your children for K through 12. That's a great deal. $249 to just be done with it. And obviously, you know, how much is your time worth as well? Now, there is another option where you can purchase them in smaller sets. There's a total of 4 smaller sets that each set comes with 1,616 words. So a little bit smaller, 4 sets, and those are only $65 with a $12.50 flat rate shipping charge. So that's a great option if maybe you're just starting out with your first child. And so you don't have to buy the whole thing. You could just start with 1 set at a time. So I think this is such a great option for any family, but I can especially see this being helpful for families where maybe the mother is expecting, maybe she's pregnant with her 4th, 5th, 6th child. So time and energy is just really precious, or maybe there's illness in the family and you're dealing with that, or you're just really busy with other things, you're moving. Whatever the situation is, this is only going to help you, just having it all done and ready for you. I think it's a great investment in your schooling, in your family. Okay, so that's it for this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and also let me know in the comments below if you'd like for me to do a video on how I'm storing them and how I'm managing them with all my children now, what I'm using to keep track of each child, their vocabulary cards, and keeping them all straight, and how I'm organizing them and storing them. So if you'd like to see that video, please let me know in the comments below, and I could do that for sure. See, I need to work on my vocabulary. All right, so again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe before you leave if you haven't already for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.